flying to Georgia.
Where are we now?
We are in Turkey. We're in Georgia.
So we have arrived in Tbilisi. We're here for 4 nights. We arrived late last night and kind of just grabbed some food and went to bed because it's been a long day. We have 3 full days to explore here, and then we're heading up north into the mountains more. One thing we would have really liked to have done here is go to the Kakheti wine region. Georgia has a really long history with wine. We're not huge wine drinkers, and we are going up into the mountains later on, so we've decided to give that a miss because it's a bit of a full-on day heading out there. So it would have been nice to if we had a few extra days. But we're spending 3 days exploring the Tbilisi area. When we were looking into somewhere to come on the world trip, there was a bit left of field, not as much on the tourist trail. We came across Georgia. It is northeast of Turkey and south of Russia. Geographically, it's an Asian country, but culturally it is very European from what we've been told. We tried the food before and we love it, so looking forward to eating some Georgian cuisine. Perth in Cali in Georgia. So lunch was great, really affordable. We're now off to go find a funicular.
So we took a funicular up to Matsminster Park, and it's got a great view of Tbilisi, Georgia.
So in this park, up the top, there's a theme park, bunch of rides up here. They're all quite cheap, a couple of dollars a ride sort of thing. But yeah, we're just exploring that at the moment. There's a bunch of little kids rides we're going. Ryan just wants to look at the more extreme rides.
Yep, same. Which will be over there.
It's not very busy up here, as you can see. Half the rides aren't running until people say they want to use it.
Most of the little kids.
Bumblebee. Oh, there's a bumblebee. Bumblebees are going.
It did say.
So the kids have found out that you don't get wet pretty much everywhere because there's these walls to block it. So they're standing behind the wall because they want to get wet. I don't want to get wet, so I'm trying to hide. I didn't avoid it. We didn't avoid it. I didn't want to get wet, but then I felt like I was missing out on the fun, so I've given my phone and my wallet to him. You reckon?
By you followed by me. Because I was there and I got it right in my face.
Did you? There?
Yeah. Oh, it's coming!
I don't reckon. I reckon the wall blocks it a lot for you guys.
What? No, watch.
Here it
Can
comes.
us move over a bit? There.
You're a liar! Where I got.
It's like there. I was there, but I still got the...
Oh, I got the wettest. Lige, I got the wettest. So we can't go on the roller coaster because you have to be 145 centimeters. So I thought it would be mean if I went on, and the kids did it. So I'm enjoying the pretty view, and we'll watch somebody else go upside down multiple times. one, unluckily, was the first one to get stung by a wasp. There's been
Twice on
wasps
the
everywhere here.
And I got twice.
It was stuck under her dress, but she was so brave, weren't you? You were
It
really
stung
brave.
me twice.
Stung her once, and then she tried to hit it, and it stung her again.
I didn't try to hit the wasp, I tried to hit my t-shirt saying
Yeah.
I win.
But you were very brave, very unlucky. Helen tends to have all the unlucky things tend to happen to her, but
She's a very brave cookie.
she's very brave. Georgia is famous for its wine, with one of the oldest wine regions. Leisha's got the first wine. Have a crack. Get it in, yeah.
I don't normally drink.
Classy.
You're so
How you be classy and drink wine? Tastes like wine? Leish doesn't drink wine, so that's not a knock on that. I'll have a try. It's not bad. It tastes like wine. So we had a bit of an issue with our Airbnb. Basically, the actual Airbnb, there were two next door to each other, and one of the keys was on the front door to our place, and it kept sounding like, and the notes on the actual Airbnb weren't super clear, so people kept thinking our apartment was their apartment, and it meant that in the middle of the night people were trying to open the door, which was really off-putting at 1 a.m. in the morning when someone's shaking the door to your apartment. Then to kind of double down, we got up this morning and our front door was just open when it was completely locked the night before. So we went, okay, this is too much. So we decided to leave and check into a hotel instead. We just went to the Deserta Bazaar and got some fruit. We bought some Georgian wine, homemade Georgian wine up a nice old lady. And now we're going back to our hotel. Hopefully we can check in after checking out the other. Besides the door issue and the fact that the door had opened, it was a really nice place that we stayed in. Would have happily stayed another night, but yeah, with the kids decided it wasn't the safest thing if people were going to open the doors and walk into the apartment in the middle of the night.
So right now we are at a chimney cake place, and I reckon they're just as good as any other chimney cake we've had.
Whoa.
They're really good. They're amazing.
Pretty view. We have got a driver from Go Trip. He's taking us up to Kazbegi or Stepmeninster, which is more in the mountains. It's about a 3-hour drive. Stopped off for a pretty view on the way.
This is the end station, but I can't move away from
Man Insta. We've got a friend who's coming with us for a wander. He's coming. Are you going for? Thanks for having a walk with us, mate. Bye, Bev. Bev's still coming. Still coming with us. G'day, Bev. G'day. Bev's still coming. Very pretty background here. Lots of cow poo. Dog has followed us like the whole way down to town.
So right now we are at the Cozy restaurant, and we were at a restaurant before and they were like, you should not be here, you should get home, it's gonna be insane weather. And he was not lying.
We thought he just didn't want us to eat there, but turns out, yeah, it's quite wet.
It's the most I've ever seen hail in my life.
Those balls of hail is huge. Full on. We're walking back. The cows have more sense than us. They're hiding from the rain. We got to walk about 15 minutes back to our hotel. Oh, it's very wet. Yeah, it's a bit wet. Oh no! Oh, hail on the mountain. That was crazy. Everybody got wet. There were some guys on the bridge who were walking across, and there were some cars coming, and basically they said stop because they knew they were about to get covered in water. The car didn't stop and just coated it. It was working. We've now found a pile of hail. So check it out. This is what it's like. It's just balls of ice. Oh, it's so cold. All right, we need to get back inside. It's so cold. This is what happens when everybody plays Celebrity Heads and I get to choose their card.
He doesn't want to choose
Yeah,
one,
Karen.
but he chooses it.
This is Mummy. I want to do a poop, but she wouldn't let me. And this is Ryan. Guess away, guys.
Okay, so my turn. Have I still got something to do with food?
No. So one of my new favourite moments of tourists taking photos. We were standing in this spot here, just over here before. We're standing here, and we had a lady tell us, you can't stand there, that's the best viewing spot. I'm trying to take my picture here. When we were just sitting there looking at the houses, enjoying the view. That was the original spot. Look, there's spots everywhere, absolutely everywhere. So she told us to move, and we had to move to here, right? Oh no, that's a shocking view. That's really bad. You couldn't have taken your photo there.
They said they were sorry, they weren't sorry.
It's something that's really, and I feel the irony of this because I'm currently on camera recording this, but people come to places, snap their photo, and then go down. It's just, it baffles our mind that you would come to such pretty places and not be able to actually stop and enjoy the views and enjoy actually being there. Again, I understand the irony that I'm filming now, and you get the shot, and then you sit there and you savour it up. Why would you just come up here, take a photo? It's become, tourism has just become, I'm going to take photos just to show my friends at home how good I'm doing because I'm on a freaking holiday somewhere. And she was talking to us like we were incredibly rude for standing there looking at a view. When again, there's an entire rail. She took her photo and then we saw him leave. So respect to all the people who come on a holiday and actually enjoy the scenery. We came from up there. Still going. we go, we did it. We made it to the bottom. We're not to the road, but we've done the hard bit. I think it's now just path like this the whole way. 23 minutes from town. But it's flat. Caitlin's loving it. So we are back at the Ibis. So we stayed here 3 nights ago after we had to leave our other accommodation due to the door not locking. We came here, last minute booking. We actually liked it. We were meant to stay near the airport, but we have kind of like 8 hours to kill. We've got basically our flight isn't until 4 p.m. tomorrow, which would have meant that we were sitting around the airport for basically 24 hours, so we didn't want to do that. So instead we've just booked another night here. Feels really weird though, because we only left here like less than about 48 hours ago, and to be back we had very weird deja vu being here. We're going out to our favourite place. We've loved the Georgian food. We're going back to our favourite restaurant we went to here for a second meal as our last meal before we leave.
So we're at a Georgian restaurant. The original one we went to that we really liked was closed down with kitchen issues, so they recommended us go to another one, just like their sister kind of restaurant. So Andy's finally bit the bullet and he's going to try cha-cha.
We're in Thailand. We went to a Georgian restaurant and there were some guys from Australia who had a Georgian background, and they were amazed to see us in there for some reason. They didn't expect to see Australians in a Georgian restaurant, and they kept feeding me cha-cha the whole time. It's pretty
And he got
brutal
very
stuff.
tipsy.
But
Go on. It tastes like turps.
Smells like methane.
It does. It's had a like fresh flavour after. That was massive.
I'm going to take a little flight sip before I scull it. Oh yeah. I got a beer as a chaser.
I'd be sick doing that.
It's not actually so bad. It doesn't need a chaser. But it's interesting. It does make me feel like I'm 18 in a pub again, drinking the cheap grog. We're leaving Georgia tomorrow, heading to India, so that's our last chimney cake for the trip. Sad face. Here she is, with our last chimney cake. Last chimney cake, Ro.
It might not be our last.
We're not getting a chimney cake in India.
Yeah, I think we should.
Gross.